I'm Amy Schrader with RE/MAX Real Estate 10.
Kim Swan with Mortgage Investors Group, and happy spring, we hope.
Yes, definitely. I'm enjoying the sunshine. How about you?
Yes, definitely.
Just need the temperatures to warm up a little bit and we'll be good. We thank you for joining us again today. Over the past couple of months, we have been sharing videos with you every Wednesday at noon to kind of break down the home buying process into 10-minute segments so that if you're looking to buy a house, you can understand the process a little bit better and feel a little more educated going into it. So good morning, Diana. Thank you for joining us again. And yeah, if you're watching, please give us a shout out. We love to see interaction with our people. Now, most of this has been focused on buyers, but I do want to say now that spring is here, if you're thinking about selling your home, this is the time that you need to be getting it on the market. I know I've been talking to other agents in my office, and there's a lot of buyers out there that are looking and don't have a lot of inventory right now. So I would encourage you, if you've been thinking about selling your home, to get serious about it, because there are people out there wanting your house. I would love to list your house and get it sold for you, but if you have another agent that you typically work with, I completely understand. So having said that, good morning, Carla. Good morning, Ginger. Good to see you, ladies. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you on here as well. All right. So we have been talking the past few weeks about, making an offer and where that's going to go in your home inspection. Mary Ann from Choice Home Warranty was supposed to join us today. And unfortunately, she has got a conflict that came up, so she's not able to be here today. Hopefully, we'll be able to get her on here in a couple of weeks. So we're going to save talking about a home warranty and what that offers until Mary Ann is able to get here. But what I wanted to talk to you today about was, we have talked about submitting an offer and knowing that there might be a multiple offer situation, and the best way is to craft your offer based on that information. But unfortunately, you're not always going to be the winner in a multiple offer situation. You may be up against a conventional buyer. You may be up against a cash buyer. You may be up against someone who's relocating to the area and their company is basically buying this house for them. So it can be very discouraging and nerve-wracking when you know it's a multiple offer situation. You've put in your best offer, and then you get, some news that says, sorry, we went with another offer. I would not let that discourage me. If you're ready to buy a house, you just need to know, that there's another house out there for you. If you delayed in writing the offer because, you wanted to think about it or sleep on it or whatever, then, next time you may not want to do that. If it's a house you want and you know that it suits your needs, you may want to go ahead and be ready to write that offer once you've looked at it. So the other thing is, once you actually get the accepted offer, what happens then? What's that next step? So the first thing you would have to do is get money back to your agent. So we talked about earnest money and what that was. So we would need to collect that check from you at that point. The second thing that we have to do is get home inspection scheduled, because that is your biggest hurdle once you've written that contract, is to get that home inspection done. Now, what I will do, or what your agent would do, is we're going to email a copy of the executed contract to your loan officer. There's a lot of things that they can do to start working on that file, but they're going to hold off doing like an appraisal or a title search until you get that home inspection part resolved. So, Kim, why don't you cover with them some of the things that you may need to get from them,
Sure.
Once that goes under contract.
Definitely. I'd like to get the contract as soon as you all get it accepted, because there are some things we can go ahead and do. The first thing we like to go ahead and do is get your interest rate locked in, because we can't lock a rate until a person has a sales contract and a scheduled closing date. So as soon as we get the contract, we can get that done. There'll also be some loan disclosures, some forms that allow us to verify your employment again and things like that. We want to get all those disclosures to you, get those signed and back in. I like to have everything already turned in, within just a couple days of you getting the contract, just like you said, holding up on doing the appraisal and doing the title opinion. So.
Okay. All right. So You're going to get with your loan officer. We're going to have sent her the contract. You'll follow up with her to get her any information she needs. We're going to schedule the home inspection, and you're free to use any company that you want to do that. So we can make recommendations to you of some local companies such as Gerald with Bentley and Associates. But we'll get that inspection scheduled during your inspection period. Once that we get that report back, then we would start negotiating any repairs that you want to have made. So it's important to realize that you're not going to nitpick a house in the home inspection. There's certain things that, you know, you're just not going to ask for. A home inspection, I've had, you know, several that I've looked at, they're going to notate cracks in the sidewalk or in the driveway just because it's there, it's a defect in the house. You know, you're not going to ask somebody to repave their driveway. You know, you may have a faucet that has a leak. Well, you know, if that's the worst thing that's wrong with the house, then you're doing pretty good. So, you know, you just have to take the home inspection into context when you get it, and your agent would be happy to help you go over that and see that you really want to address the safety issues that are in the house. It's going to be your big thing. Now, if you're doing a government type loan, then I'm sure y'all are familiar with GFCIs. It's the little outlets that you typically have in the bathroom and in the kitchen that have the reset button. So those are required now in houses anywhere where there's water present. You have to have those. A lot of your older homes don't have GFI outlets. So if you're doing a government type loan, they are going to require that outlets in the kitchen and the bathroom be updated to those. That's not as big a deal as it seems. You can go to Lowe's, you can go to Home Depot, and you can buy GFI outlets to swap out. So it's not a huge expense to the seller to get that done. Of course, houses now have a complete breaker dedicated to, you know, being a GFI outlet. So, so we're going to work on the home inspection. We're going to get that proposal done, get it to the seller. And once you get that negotiated as far as what repairs are going to be done and when they're going to be done, at that point, we do notify your lender, hey, we're good to go on the inspection. Let's move forward, get the appraisal and the title work ordered at that point. Excuse me. Now, you know, the home inspection could reveal something that is a deal killer for you, and you would be able to negate your contract at that point and get your earnest money back. And so then your process starts again. But normally we're able to work out the repairs and stuff from a home inspection without a whole lot of issues on those. So, all right. So next week, we're going to talk about appraisals and title search and what that means and what that entails. And then hopefully in the next week or so, Marianne will be able to come, and we'll also have someone from a title company to come and kind of explain their part of the process to you. So I do have a giveaway today. We had talked last week about having the cutting board. So Whitney Lawrence Quinn, if you're watching, Whitney, you are the winner of the cutting board. You've got my cell phone number, so just text me and let me know where you want to meet up, and I'll be happy to get that to you. Over the next few weeks, we're going to try and do some more giveaways, so be sure you're watching so you'll know what our contest is. If you have a question about the home buying process that you would like for us to answer during one of our live events, then just either comment on it or send me a message, and we'll be happy to address that for you. If you know somebody who's looking for a home, we do ask that you share this video with them or tag them in it so they can view it. We appreciate you watching, and we look forward to seeing you again next Wednesday at noon.
Awesome. Thank you all.